Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Vibes. Today, we're diving into something that's shaking up the entire muscle car scene, the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger. This isn't just another yearly refresh with a new grille and some added tech. This is a complete transformation, the kind that comes around once in a generation. Dodge has decided to push the boundaries and redefine what the Charger stands for. What used to be a loud, aggressive, V8-powered beast has now evolved into something far more sophisticated, yet it hasn't lost its soul. The 2026 Charger is the result of years of anticipation and speculation, and now that it's finally here, it's fair to say it was worth the wait. At first glance, the design is unmistakably Charger, but with a modern twist. Dodge has managed to blend retro-inspired cues with cutting-edge styling in a way that feels fresh and familiar at the same time. The front end features a menacing LED light bar that stretches across the entire fascia, giving the car a futuristic scowl. The muscular proportions remain intact, but the body now has sharper creases, aerodynamic enhancements, and a more refined silhouette. It's lower, wider, and more aggressive than before, yet it carries a sense of purpose and elegance. From every angle, it looks like it belongs on the road and the track of tomorrow. One of the biggest stories around. The 2026 Charger is what's under the hood. Or rather, what could be under the hood. Dodge is offering the Charger with multiple powertrain options, including a revolutionary all-electric variant. That's right, Dodge has officially entered the EV game with the new Charger Daytona SRT, a fully electric muscle car that promises to deliver the kind of performance you'd expect from a Hellcat without the emissions. Powered by the new STLA large platform, this version of the Charger uses dual electric motors to produce insane horsepower, reportedly north of 600. And it's fast. We're talking 0 to 60 in the low 3-second range with instant torque, and a top speed that's electronically limited but still brutal. But don't worry if you're a traditionalist. Dodge hasn't completely abandoned internal combustion. Alongside the electric version, the 2026 Charger is also available with the new Hurricane twin-turbo inline-6 engine. This engine is offered in two different outputs, standard output and high output, with the latter reportedly putting down around 550 horsepower. It's a clear message from Dodge. Yes, they're moving toward electrification, but they haven't forgotten what made people fall in love with this car in the first place. Whether you're drawn to the silence and speed of the electric Daytona or the roar and rumble of the turbocharged Hurricane, there's a Charger for you inside. The transformation continues. Gone are the outdated interiors of Chargers past. The 2026 model features a fully digital cockpit, including a massive 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 16-inch curved touchscreen infotainment system running the latest Uconnect software. The interior materials have also received a significant upgrade. Soft touch surfaces, premium leather, contrast stitching, ambient lighting, and real metal accents give the cabin a far more upscale and modern feel. It's comfortable, tech-forward, and built with the kind of quality Dodge enthusiasts have long been asking for. Performance-wise, Dodge didn't cut any corners. The electric Charger uses a multi-speed transmission for better acceleration and top-end speed, a rare feature in the EV world. There's also a feature called the Fratsonic Chambered Exhaust, which uses speakers and resonators to simulate the sound of a roaring V8 in the electric version. It's controversial, sure, but also kind of brilliant. Dodge knows their fans love the noise, and they found a way to bring it into the EV era. Meanwhile, the ICE versions benefit from improved suspension tuning, adaptive dampers, and better weight distribution, making the new Charger more capable in the corners than any of its predecessors. In terms of practicality, the 2026 Charger surprises again. Unlike the old sedan-only format, this new model is actually a two-door fastback coupe, but it comes with a hatchback-style liftgate, making the trunk space far more accessible and functional. It's an unconventional design choice, but one that works really well. Rear seat space is still tight as you'd expect, but Dodge clearly prioritized style and performance, and it shows. That said, there are rumors of a future four-door version or even a wagon-style variant. Depending on market demand, safety and driver assistance features are also plentiful. Expect everything from adaptive cruise control and lane keeping, assist to a 360-degree camera and automated parking. Dodge has clearly taken steps to bring the Charger into the modern age, not just with power and style, but with technology that enhances both daily drivability and overall safety. That's going to matter as more and more people look at EVs or high-performance cars as their only vehicle, not just a weekend toy. Pricing is still somewhat fluid depending on the trim and powertrain, but we're expecting the electric Daytona SRT to start somewhere in the $60,000, $70,000 range, with the high-output Hurricane Inline 6 models priced slightly lower. Yes, that's a premium compared to older Chargers, but you're getting a car that competes with vehicles well above that price point in terms of performance, tech, and design. For fans of American muscle who want something future-proof, this price tag feels justified. So what does this mean for the future of muscle cars? The 2026 Dodge Charger is more than just a new car, it's a statement. It's Dodge telling the world that muscle isn't dead. It's just evolving. Whether it's the whine of a supercharger or the hum of an electric motor, what matters most is that the Charger still delivers on the emotion, the attitude, and the raw power that made it iconic in the first place. The fact that it now does that in a package that's more refined, more advanced, and more versatile than ever before makes it one of the most exciting cars to hit the market in years. If you're into cars that make a statement, cars that blur the line between past and future, the 2026 Charger deserves a spot at the top of your list. Let us know in the comments what you think. Would you go electric with the Daytona SRT or stick with the Hurricane 6-cylinder? And which version are you hoping Dodge releases next? As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming deep divings. This has been Car Vibes, and we'll see you in the next ride.